HOA said my flowers violated code, so I grew a giant cornfield around their signs. The sun beat down on Maplewood Lane, where my modest garden once bloomed with marigolds and daisies. I'm Lila, a 38-year-old nurse who found solace in soil after long hospital shifts. My flowers were my rebellion against the sterile conformity of our HOA-controlled suburb. But Karen, the HOA president, saw them as anarchy. Too wild, she declared, citing code violations. Her letters escalated from polite to venomous, demanding I rip out my garden or face fines. I tried reasoning flowers hurt no one, but Karen's icy stare at the last meeting told me this was personal. I didn't plan to fight dirty, but when Karen's crew tore out my marigolds, leaving my yard a muddy scar, something snapped. If they wanted order, I'd give them chaos. I researched loopholes in the HOA bylaws and found none forbade crops. So, I planted corn rows and rows of it, tall and untamed, encircling their precious regulation signs. By summer, my yard was a fortress of green, the signs swallowed by stalks. Neighbors whispered. Karen fumed. I felt alive. The tension simmered until the annual HOA meeting. Karen stormed in, clutching a new violation notice. "This cornfield is a blight," she shouted, her voice trembling with rage. The room split. Some neighbors cheered my defiance. Others nodded with Karen's call for standards. I stood heart-pounding. "You destroyed my garden," I said. "This corn is my answer." Gasps rippled through the crowd. Karen's eyes narrowed. "You'll regret this, Lila." Days later, I woke to orange spray paint defacing my corn. Freak! My stomach churned. Was it Karen? Kids? I installed a camera, but the vandalism stopped. Instead, Karen escalated legally, slapping me with a $5,000 fine for obstructing signage. I couldn't afford a lawyer. Despair crept in until Mr. Ellis, the quiet widower next door, knocked one evening. He was a retired lawyer, always in a faded hoodie, tending his roses in silence. "I've seen enough bullies," he said, offering to represent me pro bono. His tired eyes held a spark of fight. Ellis uncovered Karen's overreach. The fine violated state law. At the next hearing, he dismantled her case, citing precedents with calm precision. Karen's composure cracked. She accused me of ruining the community. But Ellis revealed a twist. Karen had been profiting from HOA fines, funneling them into a personal account. The room erupted. Neighbors turned on her, demanding audits. Karen fled, humiliated. I thought I'd won. The corn stood tall, a symbol of resistance. But victory tasted bitter. One night, my camera caught a figure torching my field. Flames devoured the stalks, smoke choking the sky. By morning, my yard was ash. The footage showed a hoodie Ellis. My ally, my savior, had betrayed me. Why? I confronted him. Tears streaked his face. "My wife loved cornfields," he whispered. "When Karen threatened to foreclose my home, I had to choose. I'm sorry, Lila. The revelation gutted me." Ellis wasn't a hero or villain, just a broken man caught in Karen's web. The neighborhood reeled. Karen resigned, but her damage lingered. I didn't replant. My yard stayed barren, a reminder of trust scorched. Neighbors avoided my gaze. Some left flowers at my gate. Others whispered I'd gone too far. The HOA dissolved, but the scars of division remained. Months later, I scattered wildflower seeds in the ash. They sprouted, fragile but stubborn. I realized the fight wasn't about flowers or corn, it was about control, grief, and the messy humanity beneath our lawns. Karen sought power to mask her insecurities. Ellis burned my field to save his memories. I grew that corn to reclaim my voice, but at what cost? The neighborhood was quieter now, but the silence felt heavy. I walk past those wildflowers daily, wondering if I'd do it again. Was my defiance worth the flames? I don't know. But I know this: we all carry battles no one sees. Karen's gone, Ellis moved away, and I'm still here, tending what's left. What do you think? Was my rebellion just, or did it tear us apart? Share your thoughts on where justice lies in this tangled mess of a community.